It's simple, but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
There was a gig, this is a true story. Gary got sick, unfortunately. We were going to have to do a gig without him, which God forbid. And me and Rickey were like, well, well, then will I do this? So I tried this thing at home. Forget it. Lewis is sitting right here, his guitar tech. He sent me one of these things. That just about ruined me. So I can say simplistic, but let me tell you something. It's you got me exactly.
The really cool thing too about it is what Alan is in the song. It's actually. And that's what's really great about that, because Alan had a way of pedaling pedaled the notes. It's just like in you know what I mean? He rolled the notes, and it's really cool. I've often said Southerners are the only ones that do that. They roll the note. You know what I mean? But that's what's so great about the little inner workings of the tune. That coupled with what he does, and what Billy did, it just worked, man. It was so cool,
Yeah, there's versions where there's no slide, it's just piano, and there's versions where it fades out at the end and there's not a long ending. The first, we always said we had a lot of balls back then for, or gumption or whatever you call it, for playing a song that long, because singles are only 2 or 3 minutes at the most. And 5 is lucky, Light My Fire or something like that was 5, and it's like, wow, that's a long song. And Freebird was 9 minutes. So they said, nobody will ever play that song. That song won't do nothing. You guys are crazy. So we said, well, cut it or splice it how you want. We went on the road on tour, and we didn't even think about it. So it came out back in the 70s with all these different versions. But then the real version always got played, because it was rock radio, and they let it go. It was that song and Crossroads by the Cream and Whipping Post by a couple of Allman Brothers songs were the only songs that were that long, Everybody
get radio play.
Yeah, to get radio play. Well, we didn't care, but they did it anyway. It was pretty cool. And then the publishing, you get paid for 2 songs, because it's like 2 songs get played on the air, yeah. So it's pretty cool.
It was really interesting because when Huey at one point, he left the band, and so Gary and I decided what we were going to do until we found the right person. We decided we were just going to do it with 2 guitars like the original band did. And boy, there were moments that in playing guitar with Gary and I, there were moments I had serious flashbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was a drummer, at that time when the band was just 2 guitars, bass, drums, and Ronnie singing. And boy, there were some serious flashbacks I went through every night thinking about he and I playing, just 2 guitars. And when it came to Freebird, it was like, baby, it's on. You know what I mean? I was like hell-bent for leather playing the whole thing, every night. And it was so cool because we didn't have the dual thing like Sparky and I, went back to. And it was cool though, man. You're on your own out there, baby. So go for it, It was great. It was great.
Yeah, that was what was cool about this song. We could do, and even when we opened for The Who, we only did like 3 or 4 songs, then Freebird. But Freebird always won the crowd over because nobody could play or was playing like, except for Clapton or somebody like that back then, He was only like 18 when we did that song.
Wow.
So it was crazy, But God bless him.
It started with Alan going. then it comes in with the piano right there. The piano comes in, you know, that was Billy's big moment, man. To me, was the most incredible thing for him.